Welcome to Monthly Empties for the month of August. This is where I share products and items that I have used up throughout the month. As always, everything that I share with you today will be linked in the description box below this video. If you tap on the very top link that says corresponding blog post, it will direct you to the post where it is always your easiest place to shop from. Before we get started, let me share that today is the last day to sign up for 3-week intense. 3-week intense starts this Sunday, September 11th. Tomorrow is the live information meeting. You don't have to attend the live if you have something going. It will be emailed to you if you can't attend so that you can watch it prior to starting the 21-day challenge, 3 weeks, that again starts on Sunday. For more information or what is 3-week intense, if you haven't signed up, there will be a link in the description box below this video where you can tap on, go to the information page, gather all the information, and you can process your registration there. So I hope to see you in 3-week intense. Also, any videos that I typically mention that have to go or kind of complement anything that I talk about, I always share those as well. So without further ado, let's dive into what I emptied throughout the month of August. September is moving along so fast that I almost forgot to share with you that next Wednesday is Wine Wednesday. This is a ladies' night that I host once a month. There will be a link in the description box below to get to the page where you can get more information and sign up for that. So don't miss out. That's always a lot of fun. All right, let's dive in. The first product I want to talk about is it's Alastin Skincare. It's Regenerating Skin Nectar. This was actually provided to me from my plastic surgeon office when I had the 2 treatments done, the laser and the radio frequency microneedling. I tag teamed a couple of things, treatments last year between Christmas and New Year. I do have a highlight on my Instagram stories if you want to see the progress of that or hear more about it. I will put in the description box below what the Instagram highlight is titled so that you can go there. I also recently talked about skincare and getting products or getting treatments done in office after having someone reach out to me. So I also encourage you to go to my skincare highlight where I talk about that. But this was a great product. It really was for post-treatment. I did end up using it up though. I hate to not use up a product, and it was lovely. I don't know, you would have to probably research exactly what it's for, but it was wonderful as a post-treatment skincare product. A product that I absolutely love and is always on repeat is by Skin Medica. It's the Tns Advanced Serum. I love this product along with Skin Medica's HA5. If you go to my skincare, my most recent skincare videos, you will probably hear me talk about this. It's just, I gave it up for a while because it's pricey, but I just love it, brought it back in, and I'm just so pleased with the Skin Medica, the 2 products, this one and the HA5. I will have the HA5 linked as well. Highly recommend. Here we have a Cetaphil moisturizing cream. Now this moisturizing cream is really for the body. My dermatologist actually recommended this not only for body, but as a great moisturizer for your face as well. So Paul strictly uses this product for body lotion on the body. Yes, he does wear lotion. I know a lot of men don't, but he does. And once he got into the habit of using it, he couldn't get away from it. I think he does. I had to think about it. Does he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But he also applies this to his face, and I use this product on my face as a moisturizer as well. I always have a Gillette Mach 3 razor cartridge refill. I will have the razor. It's a man's razor, which is what I prefer. I will have that linked, and then I switch out a new cartridge about every 3 weeks, and that would result in me sharing the cartridge refill in all of my Empties videos. But great razor. Just love using a man's razor. So much better than a woman's. Such a lovely product that I love is the L'Occitane Milk Concentrate. If you've been following me forever, I don't even need to go into detail on my love for the L'Occitane line, the almond line. I have another one of these on repeat. I also have the refill pouch because I just typically refill my jars. So I'm actually going to set this to the side because I will just refill it. Another body lotion that I want to talk about is City Beauty. This is the Invisa Crepe Body Balm. Wow, what a lovely body balm. I would highly recommend this as well. This was actually sent to me, and I'm not working with City Beauty. They just sent me a few products. They let me choose what I would like, and this was one of the products, and I really love this. I took it on vacation with me when we did a family vacation the end of July into about the first week of August, and this was the lotion that I took with me, and it was so great, especially after being out in the sun all day on the beach. Really great for dry skin. Also has a really pleasant scent, so definitely encourage you to take advantage of this. I will have a link in the description box. I don't know if they've given me a code or anything for a discount. If they did, it will be included in there. As always, you know I cut open my products and scrape them. I will have the beauty spatula that I believe every woman needs, every girl, every woman needs. I will have that as your top link. It's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great gift topper. And get one for you and all the ladies in your life that you know, including your children. This is the Mederma Advanced Scar Gel. If you have a scar somewhere on your body, let's just say that you had a C-section, or maybe you had some type of surgery, or even had a wound that left a scar, this product is amazing even for an old scar, so highly recommend it. I use it daily on a particular scar that I've been troubleshooting, and I'm on my second tube, and I just religiously, it's in my task list to remind me to use it daily, but I definitely recommend it. I used up a Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant, the only deodorant that I use. I've done a video on it, and I have a blog post on this deodorant. So feel free to search those if you want to hear more about my love for this deodorant. Many of you use it based on me sharing. No interest in ever trying a different deodorant. My husband is also a creature of habit, and he always uses the Degree Cool Rush, and I do share some of the products that he uses up just in case you shop for your husband and want to try something new or pick him up something new and see if he likes it. Moving on to more cut up products, we have the Jurgens Natural Glow 3 Days to Glow Self-Tanning Lotion. I haven't been doing a ton of self-tanning. It's time consuming, and to be honest with you, the month of August didn't go well as far as time management. A lot of that is because it's whenever it comes to time management, I always say, what are you in control of? Because that's what you want to manage. If it's something outside of your control, you can't let that stress you out. Well, my sleep was really bad in August, probably the worst it's ever been. It was so compromised. So I had to make up for that sleep at other periods of time throughout the day, generally in the morning if I could. So something has to give, right? And so the self-tanning really kind of went down the drain. I did some bronzing of the skin, and I always share those products when I publish a video. All of my outfit details and beauty details are linked. If I put a bronzing treatment on or if I self-tanned, I include that product. But Jurgens Natural Glow, 3 days to glow, always on repeat, always a favorite. Also, already have repurchased is the Super Goop Play SPF. There's also a jumbo of this. I will have it linked as well. Fantastic sunblock. I go through SPF like crazy because of my walking program, or walk run. Sometimes I walk run, but I go through SPF like crazy because I'm applying it. Whoops. Good catch, Trace. I am applying it every single day, which is a pain, and I use great products that aren't really greasy, but I have to shower afterwards, even if it's just like a simple walk, if it was really hot and I have an SPF on, but it's worth it to protect your skin. With everything that I do, I don't neglect blocking myself from the sun. All of me, my body, my legs, I do the whole shebang. It's not just face. A lot of people will apply SPF to their face, but not to their body, and maybe that they want the tan. I have very minimal tan lines, and it's because of diligently using SPF. It's worth it. Believe me, I'm 51 and I look so different compared to most 51-year-olds. Yeah, I can say that with confidence. I know. Who does that? Me. No shame. I truly believe the biggest reason why that is protecting myself from the sun. I mean, there's other environmental factors, not smoking, not being an alcoholic, not eating a toxic diet. All of that will show up. And for you younger ladies, wow, when you're my age, it will really show up. So while I look 51, I look amazing at 51, right? And then we have the ladies who, they don't look amazing at 51 because they've compromised themselves even in their younger years. This isn't just for when you start seeing the signs of sun damage. This is a protective measure, right? It's a preventive. So you want to be using this forever, your whole life, starting from birth, right? Starting from when mama can put this on you. So both of these products will be linked. Love both of them. Pick your poison. Try both. If you go through it as much as I do, you'll go through both and you'll decide which one you like better. Here we have some eye drops. These are for redness relief and they're a lubricant for the eye. So if you have dry eye, this is a great product. I will warn you, it's performance-based. So how is that a warning? Well, it also stings a little. This is not an eye drop that doesn't have a burn when you use it, but it's worth it. It's that good, right? So for me, it's okay if I get a little sting because it's such a great product. So it's worth it. Highly, highly recommend it. It actually looks like there's a little bit in there. I wonder if there is. No, it's not coming out. Okay. Well, we tried. Who does that, me? What is next on the list? Crest 3D White Vivid Mint. Every month, toothpaste. I'm not fussy. Crest is probably my favorite. Crest, Colgate. Pick your poison. Always on repeat, the Opalescence Go teeth whitening system. Used it today. I whiten my teeth daily, but not with this product daily. I whiten my teeth daily with baking soda, but I do use a tray once to twice per week, typically on days that I film and get ready. Definitely recommend. Another tooth care product, Retainer Bright Cleaning Tablets. This is what I use to, and so does Paul, and so does Chloe. These little tablets are what we use to clean our permanent trays from having Invisalign. These tablets work great, so definitely recommend. I used up my favorite. So it is, I don't even know what year I did a blog post on the Miu Miu by Parada. The original, it's just Miu Miu by Parada fragrance. Now, I believe this may be discontinued, but you can still get it. And I will have a couple of sites where you can get it. I would say it's a little bit more of a spring summer scent, but I will wear this year round. I have never found a fragrance that I like more than this. So I will be sure to link the blog post because I don't know what year I did that. Maybe 2016, maybe 2017. I don't know. You'll have to look at that. Still my favorite. I absolutely love this scent. Now, while I have a ton of fragrance, because you know I collect the little samples, and there's a couple I really love. The one by, oh gosh, what is it? The Fireplace. You know, I like the smoky, warm, sophisticated scents, which typically is what I will go to in the fall and winter, and I'll try to stick to the spring, summer. I can't think of them. I will put links into a couple fragrances that I love along with this one, but definitely spring to summer, and I would still say definitely my signature scent, but I do love those ones as well for that warm, sexy, sultry scent. Because this one's not as sexy, sultry. It's energetic. It's vitality is kind of the word. You just feel great when you have it on. For me, I can't guarantee that you will, but just sharing. Okay, give it up. Okay, I'm back. Potty break. Oh, my kids would be so... That was a word that they did not like, potty. Saying, I gotta go to the potty. I mean, I don't use it as an adult. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun with you. Okay, let's move along. We have Always Ultra Thin. These aren't panty liners, no. These are ultra thin pads. I need to use a pad. I don't use pads typically, but the first 2 nights of my period, I have to sleep with a pad because I will leak through a tampon. I know you wanted to know. I just know you did. Who can relate, right? Okay. I'm tired. I'm sleep deprived. Oh, laughing is very therapeutic. Okay, Kroger brand, which Kroger is a grocery store. Super Plus plastic applicator tampons. These are crap. I have to use the Super Plus. I've had 5 children. They were all vaginal births, so Super Plus is all that works. And they have to be the Playtex Sport. That is the only tampon that works for me. Unfortunately, I was running low and I was afraid that I would run out of tampons while I was on my period. So I was forced to picking these up, and no, just no. So Playtex Sport is where it's at in your tampon department. Poise Impressa bladder supports. I talk about these all the time along with my diapers, which I did run out of my diapers, my adult diapers, and did repurchase those. So I will have a link to those as well as these. I've talked numerous times when I use these, why I use them. I'm not going to go into it. If you are leaky or if you just drain right out, all of these products are worth having. I will share with you, for those of you that follow me closely and you know all about my compromised pelvic floor issues and all the modalities I have tried to correct it, I have an appointment. When this video goes out, I have an appointment in I think about 2 weeks or just a little bit less with a specialist, a gentleman that specifically works with women and their pelvic floor issues. And I am so excited. I'm ready. It's getting so bad. I'm ready to hear what options we have. So it could be surgery. I'm open to it. I'm just going to yeah, I'm excited. So I will definitely keep you posted, but yeah, that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Here we have the Vaso Burn gel that I use sometimes with my waist trimmer when I am going to do a workout. I have 2 different products that I alternate between. This one does have a burning sensation, so you wouldn't want to wear it if you were out in the heat. I would never apply this if I'm out walking and it's really hot. But for like a home workout, one of my 4 a.m. workouts or like an Orange Theory, this is a great product. I don't always use it, but especially if it's the day after having a celebratory meal, just for that extra burn along with the waist trimmer. I will have the waist trimmer linked as well as the other product that I kind of swap out. The other one doesn't have a burning sensation. So if you're interested, you can kind of pick between the 2 or try both or use both like I do. Moving on to supplements, I'm not going to spend a lot of time because everything is typically on repeat. If it's not, I will share with you. The very first one is not. This is are they called cannabis? THC? Yeah, this is. So again, my other issue to troubleshoot is my sleep issue. It's not falling asleep, folks, so I just want to remind you of that before you chime in your sleep issue. This isn't about your sleep issue. I'm sharing on my sleep issue. Mine is not falling asleep. Mine is what many 40 to 60-year-old women suffer from, and that's it's called sleep maintenance insomnia. It's where you fall asleep, but then within a couple of hours or maybe several hours, you wake up and then you can't get back to sleep, or it takes you several hours to get back to sleep. That's what I have. I've had it for several years. It is common in perimenopausal women. I have tried a lot of modalities. It is another area of concern that attempts to compromise my health, my well-being, my quality of life. I have resorted through just many products I've tried that are all designed to get you to sleep. I have tried the route of these edible gummies that have THC in them. I have tried the route of doing the CBN, CBG, CBD, all of those. And then I've tried different ones. None of those worked. Then I tried in conjunction with THC. I've tried several different ones. In fact, the last 3 nights, I tried a new one. Last night wasn't a success. The 2 nights prior were. So who knows what the quality sleep came from and where it didn't. That's the hard part about this sleep issue. Anyway, I don't want to have to use these. I get no effect from them. There's no buzz. I don't get a calming effect because I already produce melatonin. So I already have a calming effect. I'm fried by 6 p.m. I don't need anything to get me to wind down or get calm. I fall asleep easy. So I think a lot of these products are great, but they're designed for the person who can't fall asleep. And I really don't want to resort to something like this. It's just I've been very desperate, especially throughout the month of August. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, and I don't know that I will repurchase any more beyond what I'm using up right now of kind of the last one that I've been willing to try. Always on repeat, my probiotic. Calcium, always on repeat. Everything will always be on repeat unless I tell you otherwise. Digestive enzymes, magnesium glycinate, ashwagandha, vitamin B12 sublingual, dandelion root, apple pectin, and here we have my BCAA glutamine, which is a powder that I put in water and I drink post workout. So the water is already chilled. I keep my blender bottles for the week all ready to go, lined up with the water in them, 10 ounces. So I have several blender bottles on the door in my refrigerator ready to go, because you know I organize tomorrow, today, and plan next week, this week. I have a workshop on that. The workshop will be linked. Take advantage of it. If you want to get it today, you could purchase it today. But I do, then prior to my workout, I mix the powder in, I shake it up, and then it's good to go for post-workout. It's nice and cold. This is in the flavor sour green apple. All of the flavors are delicious. I accidentally purchased the sour green apple. I forgot to click on, I think it's blue raspberry. And I emailed to see if I could make the change, and the representative emailed back and said, we've already shipped, but if you try the sour green apple and you don't like it, just send them back and we'll send you your favorites. Well, I ended up loving it. So it worked out in my favor. It was a good problem to have. So definitely recommend. If you hear any background noise, it's just family. I'm okay with it. It's a weekend. Up next, raw fountain juices. I drink these. I do a 3-day juice cleanse, at least one 3-day juice cleanse, sometimes twice per month. I've talked in previous videos why. Okay, it's not necessarily for the health benefits of it. It's more of a convenience thing, but really love them. I will have a link to raw fountain juice, and I will also have a code that you can use at checkout for a discount. I will probably be juicing right around the time this video goes out. So today is Friday, and I had a box delivered earlier this week, so there's a good chance I'm juicing right now. And then, of course, I'm getting ready to go into 3-week intense. So I will definitely be leveraging the juices just to help get me through that. Don't forget to click on that link if you want more information on 3-week intense. Stevia packets, that's what I put in my coffee. Another yummy stevia product that I love, especially this time of the year, is the pumpkin spice syrup. This is a stevia sweetener by New Naturals. I love this just for that added flavor for my coffee. Used up a Nighty Night Extra box of this tea. It's just another modality, another product to try for sleep. But again, I can't stress enough that most products on the market are to help people get to sleep, which is beautiful that there's so many offerings for that. Where the problem lies is what I have, and that's where there's some pharmaceutical drugs that can help with that in the middle of the night, but there's a lot of negatives. I've done enough of my own personal research, and the fact that your longevity is compromised if you are taking pharmaceutical sleep agents, sleep drugs, there's just too many negatives, and I'm adamant about not going that route. But anyway, if you are looking for something to try that could help you get to sleep, maybe worth trying this particular tea. Another tea that I've enjoyed, is there a bag in there? No, is the hibiscus. Actually, hibiscus tea can be very complimentive during weight loss. If you are on a clean eating diet and you are in a calorie deficit that encourages weight loss, and you're exercising and you're doing all the necessary steps to lose weight, hibiscus tea can really be something great, especially when you're in more of a calorie deficit. This can help you to kind of get through the day, and it can help aid in that. So definitely recommend hibiscus tea. Folgers, coffee. This is what we drink. Keep it simple. Something else that I enjoy to drink is instead of like a diet pop or diet soda, I just love this Fresca sparkling soda water in grapefruit citrus. So good. This is my guilty pleasure. I have one of these per day, and when I have it, I enjoy every sip of it because it is so good. Over ice, without ice, whatever. I always like to pour it in a cup. I don't like drinking from a can, but really so great if you haven't tried it. We have Norman today while I'm filming this. It's actually Labor Day weekend, and he's right here sleeping by me. It's so sweet. Love him so much. I just want to share, this is an off-brand from Aldi, but the Chunk Light Tuna in Water. I have a tuna pouch daily. It's just part of my clean eating routine, but I love these pouches. I will have the Star-Kissed ones linked if you just want to buy a big box from Amazon. But these are great as a snack. If I need something quickly to tie me over between meals, getting a pouch like this is not going to hurt me in maintaining my weight. Often what most people snack on is food items that don't align with maintenance, weight maintenance and weight loss. So I just want to make sure I talk about these. And I'm a strong believer in a high protein diet. So that's what's served me. Many of my clients that have incorporated a higher protein diet versus the other macronutrient breakdown have found that they've had better results. So yeah, these tuna packets are great. And then another thing to have on hand is the chicken, the canned chicken. My favorite is the Swanson over all other cans. I also like that it has the peel top lid. I'm really funny about chicken. I'm not a chicken or beef lover. As you know, I'm a fish eater. I have been since I was a child. If I prepare chicken, I can eat it, and I can also eat it from a can. I am not even open to eating chicken in a restaurant. It's just, I just can't. It'd be like many of you watching with seafood or fish. Most people just can't. Well, that's me with chicken and really beef products as well. You'd never see me eat a steak. It's just not going to happen. And it's not about health reasons. It's about taste, texture, all of that. I forgot, I did have an empty underwear. They're basically diapers is what I call them, but here's an empty pouch. We buy a big box from, I think Paul gets it at Sam's Club. He orders it online and then he has it shipped or picked up. I think Sam's, and they come in a big box. And then inside the box, I think is either 3 or 4 of these. And believe me, I go through a ton because I go through almost 2 daily, one for a workout and one for my walk. And there are times when I have to change and put a new one on in between. Like if I do a run walk, sometimes I have to change and put a new one on, come into my house. It's a pain. Ready to be past this journey. All right, let's see what's up next. Oh, a hair tie. This is just getting thin right here. So I don't know that you can see it, but when it starts to get thin in one area, it's time to go. I have a black fuzzy sock that has a hole in it. And I believe, yeah, right here. And I believe in a previous video I shared the other one. So fuzzy socks. I have fuzzy socks on right now while filming. I wear fuzzy socks year round. This is, we go through a ton of shipping tape because you order something in and then you do a return. So I will have the shipping tape unit that we use and the tape that we purchase in bulk. I almost forgot this after I shared the brown hair tie. This is an elastic headband. I have these for working out. So when I work out, I will put my hair up into a ponytail, but because I have layers and I have these bangs here, I don't like them hanging down, so I will put this on. Sometimes I will double up and do 2, like for an Orange Theory class, but I haven't lately. I think because my bangs are a little bit longer right now, but these are great. They have like a little bit of a rubbery in the inside to really hold everything in place, but I think they're by Goody, but I'll have these linked. Parchment pre-cut sheets. Whoever invented these, genius. They also have them for aluminum foil. It's really all that I use. And I do always use, I never put anything directly on a sheet pan. It always goes on a parchment paper. Or an aluminum, but I don't even know when I really use aluminum. That would be more like if you were baking a fried food, and I don't. And even when I cook my fish, my salmon, my crab cakes, I use a parchment sheet. If I make cookies, I use a parchment sheet. So I go through quite a few of these. This is Finish Powerball Advanced Clean. These are the little tablets that we use in our dishwasher. I have some Snuggle fabric softener. This isn't my favorite scent, but I believe that they were out of my favorite. This is the Spring Burst. It worked. It worked. That's all that matters. And I think these are scrubby pads for the kitchen. I can't remember what the brand is, but we go through them and they start to get, even though I'll tell you something, I will wash these in the washing machine, but I will also throw them in the dishwasher to clean them. So that's just a little tip, but periodically you do need to throw them away and replace them. Emptied the Kleenex hand towels. I think these are so important to have on hand. Whenever we are entertaining, I always set these out in the powder room, or if I don't want the box sitting out, I will take several of these out and just set them on we have a pedestal sink. I will set them on there. You know, I would say post-COVID, not everyone is comfortable using a hand towel that other people use. And there's nothing worse than drying your hands when you're at a get-together where there's several people and you dry your hands with a soaked towel that so many people have used. I really recommend having something like this out. Also in the kitchen, if I am entertaining and I know people are in there and they're helping, like my girls are so great, they always help. It helps when you're not, again, grabbing the same towel and everyone's using it. You may go through some of these. It may not be the most environmental decision, but I don't get into all of that. And when I'm entertaining, I do things differently. It's kind of like bottled water. I'm sorry, but if I went to a get-together and they didn't have bottled water, I would be a little bit like, where's the bottled water? What's up? You're hosting a party. You're having a celebration. I just think, I mean, I can see if you have a dispenser and it's really pretty, that's a little bit different. But there are times when we need to use things to make it convenient for our guest, and I just think that makes you a really great hostess. And then I'm just gonna share this plastic bowl. I do keep big plastic bowls on hand for serving. This plastic bowl is typically what I use to put ice in, and then I will nestle a dessert that I made that I'm taking to a party. I can't rely on the hostess to have an ice table, things that I don't know. So if I'm going to take my dirt pudding, which I have a recipe tab on my personal brand website, so check that out if you're looking for my dirt pudding. I want to go with everything that I need, so I will set the bowl inside of this bowl filled with ice. The problem we have is there's a crack in this bowl, so it's been leaking, so that tells me there's no longer a use for it. So it's out of here, but I just wanted to mention it. And if you're in the market, and you can serve something in this. This is just a really grand bowl. So this would be a heaping bowl of like a pasta salad or a fruit salad. So just beware of that. But I'll do a landing page for plastic bowls like this so that if you are in the market because you entertain, plastic is nice for if you're doing an outdoor gathering. Indoor, I would be probably less inclined to use the plastic, but for outdoor, I think it's always handy to have. There you have it, my empties for the month of August, even though we're creeping into mid-September, just now getting this out. But don't forget, links to everything will be in the drop down or on the corresponding blog post, which is where I encourage you to go. Anything that I talked about, a video or a blog post, I will try to have all of that linked, and it will be in sequence with what I talked about. So if I mentioned my fragrance, my signature scent, if I put that blog post in, it will be right below where you would see the fragrance. any videos or blog posts as well. Don't forget that there's a link to check out 3-Week Intense, which starts 2 days from today, and tomorrow is the information meeting, so I will see many of you there. And then, and of course that runs all through September. And then don't forget about my workshops on the HCC replay tab. So organize tomorrow, today, plan next week, this week. The meal planning workshop. I have a get yourself ready for the holiday season and Christmas workshop. All of those at checkout, you will be sent that workshop or class. It's yours to keep. You can watch it as many times as you would like. So links to everything. Please take advantage of that. Be sure to be watching me daily on Instagram stories. I share so much wonderful content there. Please tell people about my videos. Please leave comments, engage a little bit. It does help the algorithm and it helps people to get to know me. And I have great content. I want everyone to be able to enjoy what I have to offer. So thank you for being here and sitting it out. I know you guys love my empties. Thank you for always communicating that to me. I really do appreciate it. And have a great weekend, and I will see you next week right here on YouTube if I don't see you tomorrow in the 3-Week Intense meeting. So, all right, have a good one.